Hello students, welcome back. In today's session, we'll begin chapter 2 and the title of this chapter is GUI operating system and introduction. Okay, so first we'll learn about interface. What is interface and what are the types of interface? And afterwards we'll learn about Windows 7. Then how to start a computer. Afterwards we'll learn about desktop and its components. Okay, so let's begin with chapter 2, GUI operating system. Okay. Chapter 2, GUI operating system and introduction. In this chapter, we'll learn about user interface, types of user interface, Windows 7, switching on a computer, desktop and its components, basic operations on the desktop gadgets, shutting down a computer, power modes of Windows 7, safe mode and normal mode. Okay. A computer has a special set of programs which manages all the jobs of a computer and makes it run. This is known as operating system. Basically, an operating system acts as a link between the user and the hardware. This link is called interface. Okay. Students, you have learned that a printer is used to print information on a paper. Can you tell the way as to how you communicate with a printer attached to your computer? How do you instruct it to print a document? To give instructions for printing a document, you either type some commands, press a set of keys, or click a few buttons. These commands or menus through which a user communicates with an external device or a program are called user interface or simply interface. So students, what is interface? The menus or commands through which a user communicates with an external devices or a program are called user interface or simply interface. Okay, there are two types of user interface. First one is command line interface and second one is graphical user interface. So let us see what is command line interface and what is graphical user interface. Okay. Command line interface, short form is CLI. In a command line interface, the user types text-based commands using the keyboard to instruct the computer to take the desired action. Example of command line interface is DOS. Full form is Disk Operating System. And this is a figure of command line interface. Okay. Graphical user interface, short form is GUI. A graphical user interface provides picture-oriented way to interact with hardware and software. This includes menus, toolbar, pictures, windows, icons, buttons, and other controls that enable a user to just make a few clicks to get the work done. It requires the use of pointing device like mouse in addition to the keyboard. Example of graphical user interface is Windows, and this is a figure of graphical user interface. Okay students. Now Windows 7. Windows is an operating system developed by Microsoft, world's leading software company. It provides a graphical user interface that makes the interaction between the computer and the user easy. Windows got its name from a glass window, as its interface resembles a glass window through which we can see and have different views. Windows 7 is the most popular version of Windows and was released on October 22nd, 2009. And this is the figure of Windows 7. Okay. So students, what is Windows 7? Windows 7 is an operating system developed by Microsoft. It is a world's leading software company. Okay, and Windows 7 is the most popular version of Windows, and it was released on October 22nd, 2009. Okay. Now, how to switch on a computer in proper way. To start a computer, we have to follow these steps. First, what you have to do? You have to switch on the main power supply button. Okay. Second step is switch on the UPS button. If the electricity goes off, the UPS makes the computer work. Okay. Third step is switch on the power supply button of the CPU. Fourth step is switch on the monitor button and wait for some time. You will find the welcome screen of Windows. Okay. So students, in today's session you have learned about user interface, types of user interface like command line interface and graphical user interface, and you have learned about Windows 7 and how to switch on a computer in a proper way. For today it is enough. We'll meet you in our next session with a new topic. Okay, thank you.